got our resident celebrity look-alike, and Triple C's John French and Joe.
That's right. Thanks, Victoria. Yeah, this recipe is a little more delicate than a donut burger. In fact, we don't have anything to cook today. Back to you. No. We do have a few little things here. We're making, with Chef John French from NCCC, what are we calling
Shrimp
these?
lollipops. Shrimp lollipops, yes.
Sounds good.
It's curious because we have some of the same elements of what the burger has, actually. The sweet and salty with the soy sauce and the honey. And we have a little smoky element, which would be the bacon, the sausage. So we have kind of the same thing going on. We shrimp and then skewer them, okay? And then we have some Asian 5-spice too.
Yeah, now what's in that 5-spice? It smells great when you just
It's a great combination. It's got cinnamon, clove, fennel seed, star anise, and Szechuan peppercorn.
Wow, I'll just blend it up there.
Yeah, it's a great blend.
Now I can get that seasoning pretty much at any supermarket, or is it something I got to look for?
Yeah, any supermarket should have.
Okay, pretty simple. And then we're using a little soy. You said, is that soy sauce?
Soy and a little honey, so you get a little salty, sweet. The whole gamut there.
All in like almost like one bite, but it's a couple of bites. Right. It's on a stick.
Right. It is.
Who doesn't like meat on a stick?
It's great.
It's got to be more of those.
It's fair food.
Right. It is really. It's like gourmet fair food today. Now we're going to cook it in a frying pan like this, or a little griddle. Or
what I would normally like to do is do it on a grill.
On a grill. Outdoor.
But you have a great grill pan here, so you can definitely do it inside.
We do this. Got a lot of miles on this sucker right here. All right. So when we get back, we're going to assemble one of these.
Yes.
And hopefully I won't poke my eye out with the skewer there. And
I hope not.
we'll figure it out. And you're also going to give us an idea of other kinds of things you can stick on a skewer.
Absolutely.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, John. We're going to send it back to Victoria.
John and Joe, they're doing the manly thing with the skewers right now.
That's right, but we are wearing gloves, so we're kind of counteracting the manly thing with delicate gloves on here. All right, so we're making shrimp lollipops this morning. Probably something you're not going to see at the fair, so it's a good thing.
You might.
You might. You see a lot of things at the fair. All right, so we've got some smoked sausage.
Yes.
Right here.
Some shrimp. It's peeled in the vein, so the vein and shells off. You want to leave the tail on. It's important to leave the tail on for this type of recipe.
Yes, right. Okay.
Also, we have some soy sauce and honey mixture, so you get the sweet and salty, and also Asian 5-spice.
And that 5-spice is really
it's got a lot going on.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm going to try to skewer my shrimp here, right?
Absolutely, right.
So you want to find the back of the joint
where the tail is, right where the tail bends.
So
the joint, right? Exactly.
Put the skewer
right in there.
Okay, got it in.
Then you're going to grab your sausage.
Take my sausage and kind of put that.
You're going to cup it right around there.
Okay, and then put the skewer in
all the way through,
as I've done there. Kind of fold it and then put it all the way through, huh?
All the way through, right.
We'll see about that. Oh yeah, look at that.
See, now it looks like a lollipop.
It does look like a lollipop. It's like a C for CW.
That's your logo.
Not bad. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then what you're going to do with this is you're going to go ahead and you're going to start to grill them, but you're going to put a little Asian 5-spice on those.
That's where the 5-spice comes in. Okay. So just you just grab a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, what am I smelling in? The cinnamon?
The cinnamon and clove and fennel seed and Szechuan peppercorn. There's a lot going on here.
That's great.
So that's what you're going to do. And there's variations you can do with this, too. You can use Italian sausage and maybe do a nice light vinaigrette when you're doing this, and then dipping sauce for marinara or something like that.
Okay, can I even use barbecue sauce on this?
Absolutely. A great way to do that is maybe Cajun spices. Blacken it.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be really good too.
And now the pan doesn't really have anything in it. We don't need to put any olive oil or anything.
No. You got some oil from the sausage, and that stuff's gonna do that. So yeah, and then you just
rest it in there.
Rest it in there, and it sizzles.
There's the noise it takes. Now, how long are we talking on each side?
Depending on how hot that is, you're gonna maybe do 3-4 minutes on each side.
3 or 4 minutes on each side, and then we've got the soy sauce with the honey to.
Yes, and that's what you're gonna. No, you're gonna glaze it.
Oh, we're gonna glaze it.
Oh, it's gonna get a nice crusty glaze on it.
Can't wait for that. We're going to do that in the next segment, and we're going to show you the finished product and then talk about maybe a second helping as well.
Right, absolutely.
All right, thank you, John. Back to you, Victoria, on the couch.
All right, Chef John.
That's right, Victoria. You know, it's a little meal, but it's packing quite a punch this morning.
Yes, absolutely, right.
What do we got going here, John?
What do we have? We have the shrimp lollipops. We have the smoked sausage. We have the shrimp. We have the, obviously on a skewer, and we did Asian 5-spice, which has the fennel seed, the clove, the cinnamon, the Szechuan peppercorn. It's got a lot going on.
You really smell that cinnamon, too. I mean, that sticks out, but it's got a lot of, other stuff going on, too.
And like I said, you know, mainly, what I'd like to do is on a grill, but this griddle pan is working so good. I mean, you can see the
as long as you got a little bit of a
yes, and you nice little grill marks and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, not bad. I mean, look at that. We seared that pretty good there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
really
it turns
good.
out really nice. And what you're going to do while it's doing this is you're going to baste it.
Right.
And
Now, what do we have here?
We have some soy and some honey, which
Okay.
is a great salty, sweet kind of thing that you're going to glaze it with. And it's going to form a nice little caramelized crust.
How much of each are you using here? Like a little...
I believe it's going to be up on the
okay,
screen.
we got it on our website. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about maybe equal parts.
Equal parts? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to kind of give it a little baste.
Yeah, yeah, and you'll see it, that nice little glaze, especially with that honey, is going to caramelize on there. Give you that.
Honey on anything is great.
Yeah, well, it's going to give you that kind of kettle corn kind of. Boy,
It's like the fair.
Really
See that?
Right.
There we go.
So it gets
the
that
fair on his
salty,
brain.
sweet thing. It's a great flavor combination, obviously.
That's
'cause,
great, yeah.
I mean, even the fair's doing.
Should I flip them over and do it on the other side?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes.
'Cause
And you
I
can
just want to make
smell
sure
that,
we
right?
cover the. I can smell it. It's really packing quite a punch here. You can definitely smell this. Good
So
stuff
yeah, it's
there.
going to nice caramelized on it, and it's going to it's just going to get that great salty, sweet taste that you're going to.
Yeah, and as we showed everybody in the beginning, they're pretty easy to create one of these with the
Yes,
with the
right,
skewer,
and it's great. I mean, kids can get involved. It's great for the kids. You know, you put lollipop in any kind of food, they're going to love it.
They hear that word.
That's
it's
right. That's
bam,
right. So
they're
now
off.
I got to try it. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good way to let them try some seafood and things like that.
Oh, absolutely. And you were also saying we can use different types of sausage, right? We're using a smoked sausage
yes,
here, but
we're
you
using
can...
smoked sausage. You can use an andouille sausage if you're going to do the blackening, shrimp, blacken it and things like that, and get that aspect of it. You can also use Italian sausage and do that kind of...
Like a spicy or...
Spicy, right, exactly.
thing.
So there's all different kinds of things, but it's basically sausage and shrimp.
So if you're in Louisiana, break out the andouille.
Right. Well, another thing, too, I mean, look at the size, look at the shape of those. I mean,
Right.
you can use a scallop. So you can do all seafood.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Like shrimp and scallop together. Never even thought
so
of
now you got all seafood. So
And
yeah, a lot of different things.
You do want to remember to keep the tail on.
The tail on, yes.
That's
It's great because it actually holds that skewer in throughout the whole process. And don't eat it, obviously.
Right now,
Make sure you tell your guests.
obviously you are a professor of food in a way. So do you guys teach this in a course? People learning this, or something you would teach?
It would be something we could show them. Obviously, it's your own preference, your own creativity. We kind of let the students develop that. But this is something fun to do. I would do this with a kids' cooking camp or something like that, just to show them different ways to do things and maybe bring it home and show their parents.
I mean, it's really like a really nice gourmet piece of fair food.
Yeah,
If you think about it, you can walk and eat it and look around.
Right, exactly. Or street food, right.
Absolutely. As far as the classes go, back to the classes, if I want to sign up, what do I need to do to take the course?
You can go to the NCCC website and go through admissions process that way. But there's a lot of ways, a lot of different students. We have a lot of non-traditional students as well. People going back for second career type choices. So we have a lot of non-traditional as well. So it's a great school, and we're going to be heading downtown Niagara Falls here pretty soon.
Good stuff. Well, right now we're going to show the finished product.
Yes.
You really made it look amazing here, and Vic's going to come in and try it because she.
It's just a fun
loves her
little
seafood. We'll try it over
play.
here. Grab a fork.
What's the purple stuff on the bottom?
That is a blackened pearl sticky rice.
Sticky
Oh,
rice. I got
sticky
rice.
rice.
I'm like, it's sticky rice.
Can I take a bite of the shrimp
Yes.
skewers?
Absolutely.
That's sticky rice.
Can I take one of these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
It's
that's
going to be a little warm.
Oh, hot.
Ooh, pop
Oh,
one
it
in your mouth.
is.
Sorry about that.
Sweet
Sticky.
sour. Yummy. You don't want to try one of your own?
No,
All right. We want John to focus on, the camera to focus on Chef John right now, because you know what? I don't know if you know that we've been having like a look-alike contest that people have been mailing in, and you didn't win, but you came in very close because we
guy
thought
always
you.
say
Yeah, George Clooney, maybe.
Look at that.
Look at that, and it's you, the taller one, in the picture.
Uncanny.
Uncanny. I mean, people must.
Yeah,
compare you, right?
I've gotten it a few times, yes.
Does it annoy you? I mean,
No, it's very flattering.
it
It's very
is flattering, isn't it?
Totally embarrassed him.
You were Joe Macy, and I was Connie Chung. What a surprise. What a stretch.
Connie Chung Jumper, very. Thank you, Western New York. And welcome back. We're in the kitchen with Chef John from NCCC. We made some great shrimp lollipop skewers. Very good little bite-sized food.
Right.
Good stuff. Now we're making, with the leftovers, we're going to make a cold noodle salad.
Asian noodle salad, right, absolutely. What we have is we have orange marmalade.
All right, I'm going to start mixing these.
Absolutely.
Right, just drop that in there.
Yeah. And then to that, we're going to add some soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Yep.
Whoops. Just got a little excited
We
there.
have a little hoisin.
Hoisin. That's great. And you can get all this stuff at any supermarket.
Absolutely.
They definitely have the
And a
hoisin sauce.
little sweet chili sauce.
Oh, sweet chili. That's good stuff.
Okay.
All right.
So you mix that all together. Make sure we get all that marmalade mixed in there.
Yeah.
And to that, what we did was we took the skewers and we chopped up any remaining skewers, and we're going to add that to it as well.
All right, you should drop that meat in there.
Yep.
So we've got shrimp and we have the sausage in there.
Right, and what we have here is we have a rice noodle, a rice lo mein noodle, so it's gluten-free if anybody's worried about it.
That's true. That's a big concern for a lot of people out there.
We'll add these to it, and we'll mix that through.
Got to tell you, the meat and the sauce by itself look fine.
Right,
Yeah.
And then we have a little scallion in here.
Yeah, drop that in there.
Okay.
Oh, that gives it some great color. Look at that.
Okay.
And flavor, of course.
So what we'll do with this is, it's great. You can even do this. You can do this the night before, and it marinates really well.
Oh yeah, let it sit. I bet.
Right.
That's probably really good.
What we'll do is we'll just let me take this from you.
Yeah.
Mix it.
Oh,
It's
you
a
got a
lot better
glove
than-
on. I'm like trying to. That's how I do it at home, everybody. This is what you're going to want to use when you mix noodles like that.
So what we'll do is we'll just plate up a little bit of this.
It smells great too. Everything today in the kitchen smelled unbelievably.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Savory.
Savory, very good. Sweet and salty.
Yes, exactly. Kind of like the fair.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Back to
That
the
looks
fair.
great. That
And
looks
then we'll
great.
top it with a little bit of sesame seeds. And there you go.
And then I'm going to eat it. It's going to be good. Give it a shot. Victoria, you want to get over here and try this eventually with Chef George Clooney. Oh, cold and refreshing. Good stuff. We're going to send it back to Victoria. John.